we're on fumes, budgetary wise.
Yeah, and the simplest things work, guys.
It's fun too.
So like when we go out and just sit outside, in our swings, and he'll bring me a almond joy and a Pepsi, and that means the world to me.
Soundstripe.
Well, good evening, and welcome to My Spouse is My Best Friend. I'm your co-host, Nicole.
And I'm Dr. Jason Green.
And today we want to talk about affordable date nights. So we know that the price of gas is going up. We know your grocery bill is going up. We know that the price of everything is going up except our paychecks.
Exactly. It ain't matching.
It's not matching. And so even though the bills are going up, your salary is not, we still want to, go out on date nights with our spouse. We still want to continue to have that connection, maybe on a budget a couple of times.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to go out on date night. There's things you can do around the house. There's things you can do around the house. Date nights can be meaningful without being costly. So we have some great ideas that we do when the budget's a little tight, or when you have kids running around or something like that. You really just can't get out and go out for like 4 hours or 3 hours. That shouldn't be an excuse to get away from date night, because there's things you can do around your house, or different things you can do to still connect with your honey.
I know, because we know that life gets busy, but it's not all about the cost of going out. Because we know you got to pay for dinner, you got to pay for valet, you got to pay for babysitting.
You got to tip.
Yeah, you got to tip. And don't let it be a restaurant where there's somebody in the bathroom.
Oh, Lord.
You got to tip him or her too. So we know it gets costly, but it's not about the cost. It's all about the connection. So let's talk about a couple of things that we do.
You just told everybody what kind of restaurants we go to. They got people in the bathroom.
Not all the time.
And valet.
Not all the time.
Jeez.
Not all the time. That's why we're talking about budgets. We do this more than we do the other thing. That's special occasion. So let's talk about what we do at home for a date night.
Oh, at home. I mean, we do movie nights.
Yes.
So we sit down and decide on what movie we're gonna watch, make popcorn. We do the whole same thing you do at the movies, except it's at home. And so we pick out a movie, get some popcorn, get a blanket, and just cuddle under each other.
Yep, and we like 80s movies, 80s and 90s movies. So we will pull out an 80s, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, something from the 80s and 90s, and we'll just enjoy it and laugh like it's our first time watching it.
Yeah. And then sometimes it's movies that we can talk through too, that we already know.
That's
because
true.
Then if you have a movie that you haven't seen, you're kind of engaged in the movie and not engaged in each other.
Yeah.
So we try to get movies that we've already seen before, and we can talk through and whatnot, and we can still be engaging.
Yeah.
So other things we do is we cook together.
We do.
So
that's fun.
Sometimes we put on some music, put on some
Miles
Davis or jazz or whatnot, and plan out our whole a meal. And she has her assignment, I have my assignment, and we go around and dance in the kitchen and just really enjoy each other in the cooking time as well.
Don't forget our wine.
Oh, don't forget the wine.
And so we have wine, but we don't pick up our phones. And so we will have music going. It might be a TV with no volume going. But again, it's all about the connections and spending time, especially if your love language is quality time. That's really important. And so that's a really good activity for you two can do. And it doesn't have to be a fancy meal. It could be something as last night we did hamburgers and sweet potato fries, but we did it together. We put a little twist on it, but we did it together. And so it's just time for us to spend as husband and wife, and it's that intentional time.
Instead of wine, we had margaritas.
We did have strawberry margaritas. They were delicious.
Leftover from Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
But it's about the intentional time, really. Then you have your outdoor dates that we do as well.
Yeah.
Those are fun. We like to walk, go pick a park. So we used to, like every Saturday or even during the week sometimes, we'll pick a park to go walk and kind of just explore, because you're building memories while you're doing the walk, right? Because if you see some of the things that we see when I walks, it certainly gives you memories and something to talk about.
Snakes, handcuffs on the curb.
Oh yeah, the handcuffs on the curb. That was yeah. That was funny.
It was really funny. Or watching the sunset together.
Yeah.
So that's, you're winding down your day. You're just spending time outside and just enjoying nature and enjoying the one that you love.
You just you're just having simple conversation, right? Not in silence, right? Because remember, you want to make sure that's intentional and you're talking, you're connecting, and being in a different environment gives you that. It gives you other stuff to talk about while you're on these walks or outside, sitting in your swings and swinging your feet, watching the sunset, and looking into your beautiful eyes as you bat them at me. Oh, Auntie.
And we have a lot of meaningful conversations.
Yeah, we do.
Because it's uninterrupted. It's just us and nature, and so we're just able to relax, relate, and release, and enjoy each other in our conversations.
Mm-hmm. And then sometimes, in those conversations or at different times, start going down memory lane and break out old videos and talk about, how we got together, how far we've come.
Yep.
Those are really good conversations because you kind of look at, where you started, where you began, and you kind of see where you're at now. And whether, going down that lane kind of, seeing each other's different perspectives of where we're at now and how, are we at where we want to be? Yeah, here we go.
I got you.
Yeah, he got me.
I understand.
Are we where we want to be at this moment?
Yeah.
And having those conversations. And if you're not, how do we get there together? Right. And so having those conversations are really good as well. What are some other things we do? Oh, we have get kind of creative sometimes. We have like little cook-offs.
Yeah. And game nights.
Yeah. We'll turn on YouTube in a heartbeat and go through those games and trivia questions and do like a little game night.
And it's interesting, our baby got us doing that.
Yeah, our baby got us doing that.
And now we're doing without her.
And then we have to kick her out. Because then she hears us playing games downstairs and she thinks she's invited.
Yeah, would you rather?
Yeah, would you rather?
Yeah.
Then you have to politely say, and don't be afraid to tell your kids, get out.
Yeah.
This is our time. They'll understand and they'll start getting used to it. And then they'll start saying, oh, Thursday's date night. And then she'll go upstairs.
Yep.
So you have to, train them well if you have little kids running around or dogs.
Yeah.
So why do these work?
Why do these work? Well, it builds your friendship. So again, that's what we're all about. So your spouse is your best friend. And so you're continuing to build that friendship because again, you talk about the bills, you talk about the kids, you talk about the mundane things on a daily basis. And so that's not building a friendship. And so when it's not fun either. It's not. And so being intentional on keeping that foundation, building that friendship, that's what these things help.
Mm-hmm. I think it encourages communication as well. And building that relationship, encouraging communication. It's intentional. It's something different from your regular day mundane things that you do throughout the day. So it's a little change up, and that's how you build friendship, right? Because it's about being around the people that you love and you care about. Because I don't think I have any friends that I just don't want to be around. Yeah, because they're not my friends.
That's true.
They're associates. So it helps create a consistent connection as well.
Yeah, and so again, being consistent, being intentional, those are the important things to keep your marriage going, to keep the spice going. That's the key. When people ask what's the secret, it's being consistent and being intentional.
Exactly. So my challenge to you is we know it's tight, y'all. Plan one simple date night this week. Something that don't cost a lot of money. Don't use any excuses, and just connect. Do whatever you want to do, whatever tickles your fancy. Those are some things that we do to try to keep it spicy around here. When we're on fumes, budgetary wise.
Yeah, and the simplest things work, guys.
So fun too.
So like when we go out and just sit outside, in our swings, and he'll bring me a almond joy and a Pepsi, and that means the world to me. And so that's my drink and my food, and we sit there and we swing and we talk until whatever. And then a lot of those that we've talked about, fellas, they also turn into touching moments. So Take advantage of that as well.
Feed the meter.
Feed the meter.
Feed the meter.
Yeah, stop doing that.
All right.
That's all I have.
That's all I have.
All right. Well, you want to do it?
No, I just.
So don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our website, www.myspousemybestfriend. Let us know in the comments how you felt about today's episode. Is there another topic you want to talk about? Send us an instant message. Let us know. Or I don't know what the kids are saying now. DM me. Yeah.
DM me.
Let us know if there's a topic.
Slip it to our DM.
Yeah, but keep it holy. Keep your marriage topic right. Yeah, got to clarify that.